Well done.
Yeah,
Good girl.
yeah. He's been there for 20-odd years, so yeah. But it's just general, surfing the internet.
Nothing too demanding, is it really, Julie?
No, just videos. I watch some stuff on Netflix.
Yeah. Yep.
Download a few. Not really download. I don't download any movies or anything. I've got a granddaughter who, watches a bit of YouTube Kids.
Which is fine.
And productions of dance performances and things that she's in that she likes to sit and watch the videos. So
how much is it, Julie? The ones you're looking at?
Well, they're both the i9, which is there's both 16 gig. That's got 512 gigabytes.
Yeah.
The Core 7 is 16 gig. That's got 1 terabyte SSD.
Right.
They're both $998.
It's a good price. Take your
They're
pick.
telling me the i9 is saving about $800 at the moment, only on special until Sunday.
Yeah, that is a good price.
Is that the better one to go with?
It will be probably, for long term, yes, it would be. Yeah.
Yeah. All right then.
All
okay.
right.
I listen to, every now and again, and I think, well, if you don't know, who does know?
That's it. That's really nice. Julie, the thing that I really like about what you're buying is it's got 16 gig of RAM in it, and that's that makes Windows 11 really snappy. Right, so you can go along and have 20 tabs open up a Word document, go to Excel, everything will still run really smoothly.
Right, and I do photo books quite often on them as well.
Yeah, so it's got 16 gig of RAM easily, ideal for it, Julie.
And the 512 gigabyte would be quite sufficient.
That'd be fine, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Apparently it's only got 2 USB ports, is that right?
Most of them nowadays, the USB ports are getting less and less, but you can just get an adapter and have as many as you want on there.
Oh, okay. All right then.
All right.
All right. Yeah, thank you very much. Much appreciated.
Thanks,
have a good
Julie.
day.
Good luck, Julie. Happy shopping.
I was just going to say, Stacey, so many people out there do photo books now.
Yeah.
They really do. So get all their photos and they assemble them and make sure you save as you go along, people, when you do it. But it really is a thing now you go away on holidays, photo book.
Photo book.
Yeah.
I love the idea of that. Then you've got the book with your memories in it, coffee table book. When someone comes over, it's a nice talking point.
And coming up to Christmas, they are very, very popular.
I'm just imagining grandparents would love a little photo book of their
Grandkids, yep. Yep. Or if you really want to inflict some pain, give them the last holiday that you went on that they didn't go on as
beautiful.
well. So, yes.
Here's the lovely holiday I went on.
That you did. So we can see all the photos and all the places that we went.
You're cruel. You're getting coal for Christmas.
Yeah, exactly right. Now, Stacey, I want people to do something over the next few weeks.
Okay.
I want you to go along to your telco and make sure you check who has access to your accounts. Just make sure that, if you're a husband and wife, that the two of you have access to those accounts. Not just one person, have somebody else on the account. So if something goes wrong, either of you can get into that account, because I've had several things lately where people have rocked up and gone, I need access to the account. They go, well, you're actually not on the account. And, I had somebody the other week, husband went in to go along and do something, and, his ex-girlfriend, right, had got access to the account, taken him off everything.
Oh, because they were both on it.
They were both on it.
Oh. Okay, so adjust to your situation.
Yeah, just adjust to your situation, but make sure all your details are correct. They can reach you. And, in the case of people out there with older relatives, sometimes you want to put, if it's, it's mum or dad and they're getting a bit older now and they ring the call centre, you might have to ring the call centre for them. The call centre will want you to be on it to make sure that they can deal with you.
That makes sense.
Yep.
It happened to us. There was, I think, one of our insurance, our house insurance, and my husband set it up when we first moved in, and then I needed to ring to adjust something, and I wasn't on the account, and it was a nightmare, and it was such an annoying process. And then he had to ring, and he had to make sure that he gave me, permission to be on the account, and it can be a process, but it's worth it, because then whoever's less busy can go along and ring, and you're both on it, and you can both sort it out.
And the insurance company was able to up your premium straight away.
Exactly.
So, yes.
Yep. We changed insurance companies soon after that, actually. compare the market.
How would
people.
I know
Compare
that?
around.
So, yes.
All right, 8223 0000 is the number to call if you've got a question for Richard. And Jim in Evanston Garden is on the phone. Hi, Jim.
Yeah, good afternoon. Yeah, just to reiterate what Richard just said, my wife passed away a week and a half ago, and I went into the telco and, spoke to them. They took my number and they said, can your wife come in? And I said, no. And I said, she's passed away. And they said, well, here's all the 7 pieces of paperwork you have to fill out
Oh,
to
Jim.
change the phone.
I'm so sorry to hear that news. And
That's
then the
right.
process was made so much more difficult.
And it's a
that's
long
the
process
first.
too, isn't it, Jim?
Yes, it is, and that's only the first. Everything else, because it was always a way that she was home, I'll go and do that, I'll do that.
Yeah.
And then you find out, well, even though I'm her husband, I've got no legal right. I have to, death certificates and everything else just to get them to change the phone,
Oh, and what a horrible part when you're already dealing with losing your wife.
Exactly right.
Exactly, yeah. Just, put it out there to everyone, just double check, because I'm sure as hell that I wish I had.
Yeah. Happens all the time, Jim. That's why I thought I'd bring it up again today.
Excellent, yeah.
Thanks
Okay,
for the call. Thanks
guys.
for sharing, Jim, and all the best. We're thinking of you.
We are.
Thank you.
Jim in Evanston Gardens there. I mean, that just really rams the message home, doesn't it, Richard?
It does for so many people out
Yeah.
there. And you will get couples where that happens. And just to get everything swapped over, they sometimes won't tell the telco or whoever they're trying to swap that their partner has gone along and passed away. And they'll get somebody to imitate their partner on the time just to get them on the account. Because it's always date of birth.
Yeah.
You
know all the information.
We know all
Yeah.
the information out there, out
Yeah.
there for it.
Yeah, okay.
So, but it's a very, very hard time when that happens. That's why we always got to prepare for those sort of things.
Yeah.
So just in case, go through all your accounts, people, and make sure that that each one of you can go along and access it.
Really, really good reminder. Thank you. 8223 0000 is the number to call if you've got a tech question for Richard, and we'll take some calls after this.
Hey guys, did you know? Oztrack's at the show. We're going to be at the Adelaide Four-Wheel Drive and Adventure Show from October 25th to October 27th. So come down and say hello.
Oztrack. Oztrack. Oztrack Campus.
It's a pizza party for one. The Pizza Melt Sub and the Subway Value Combo. 6 inches of melty, cheesy, saucy sub. A $3.90ml drink and a cookie for just $10. Order now on the Subway app. T's and C's apply.
Oh, that's awful news, Jen.
What?
Jack said the builders hit rock when they were digging your foundations.
Oh, that's fine.
Really? Must be expensive, all that extra work.
Not for us. We're with Rossdale. Their absolute fixed price contract guarantees no builder variations. So only we can change the price.
Seriously? That's amazing.
Yeah. That's why we chose them. No stress and only nice surprises.
Nothing's as strong as Rossdale Homes' absolute fixed price contract. Rossdale Homes, because trust is a must. T's and C's apply.
When you go solar with Solar Heart, you'll join the smart Aussies lowering their energy bills with every sunrise. And right now, you can save up to $1,000 on Solar Heart solar power systems, including our revolutionary new Silhouette bifacial panels with a Solar Heart 30-year Australian warranty. To save up to $1,000 today and reduce your energy bills for years to come, get smart. Get Solar Heart. Terms and conditions apply.
Bigger, better, leany, meeny, money, mo, and flower. You're the chosen one.
Pick your favourite Kia. From the award-winning Kia Sportage to the street cred delivering Kia Seltos, or Kia's most powerful car ever, the all-electric EV6 GT. Book a test drive today to find your chosen one. Find out more at kia.com.au or drop into your nearest Kia dealer.
Kia, movement that inspires.
If working with NDIS plans is a source of confusion or frustration, there is an easy way forward. At Complete Care, you're given a client service manager. Think of them as a concierge, there to assist and recommend services as they're needed, from cleaning and home maintenance to social support and transportation. They're essential to our clients and always available to their loved ones. It's just one of the things we do that sets us apart. Trust client service managers from Complete Care with a K.
Are you looking for an accessible gym that accommodates all disabilities? A gym that focuses on fitness, health and mobility? We are Enable Fitness Centre, home to the biggest and best equipped disability exclusive gyms in South Australia. We're an NDIS provider and our gyms and facilities are all custom built, making them accessible for wheelchairs and ambulant clients with physical and intellectual disabilities. You can find us at Holden Hill, Marston and Elizabeth. Visit enablefitnesscentre.com.au for more information.
Everyday items locked in at low prices for longer. There's more ways than ever to save at Foodland.
5AA Afternoons with Stacey Lee.
On this beautiful Wednesday afternoon, we're in the middle of Tech Talk with Richard Pascoe, Adelaide Tech Guy. Thanks to Harvey Norman Computers, your technology specialists. So if you've got a tech question, jump on the phone, 8223 0000. It's also the number to use if you have a cheesy pun. If you would like 4 tickets to Cheese Fest next weekend.
I'm sure they've got Old English there.
They would have Old English. They would have Old
slices of
English. Jody's in Plimpton. Hello, Jody.
Quite warm outside, actually.
Yeah, nice day, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It is. Okay. So would you like to tell me why did the cheese cry?
Why?
Yes, because it was blue.
Oh,
Jody.
Very good, Jody. Very good. I do love a blue cheese.
Me too. But I'd cry if I smelled that bad too.
Yeah, that's so true. You should have smelt the studio yesterday when Chris Lloyd brought in some cheese. I thought I left the studio with all the blue cheese and thought the sport guys would come in afterwards and go, "Oh God, what's wrong with Stacey in there?"
Beautiful.
Thanks for the call, Jody.
Thank
You're in the
you.
running.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
8223 0000 is the number to call with your cheese puns or your tech questions. And Jeff in Paynham has one of the latter. Hello, Jeff.
Yes, Jeff in Paynham. I can see you two guys on the screen now.
Hi, Jeff.
It's funny how the pictures never match the words, but doesn't matter about that. Anyway,
so it's like SBS sometimes, Jeff. Settle down.
Yeah, it's true, yeah. Now, Richard, yes. My computer, my modem sits about 10 feet away from me in a room.
Yeah.
And I get fantastic reception on my computer, but yeah, so, and next, in the next room over is my TV, but I get quite a bit of lagging on the TV. I was just wondering if I could do anything about that.
Have you, first thing I'll say, have you turned the modem on and off?
Oh, I've done that plenty of times, but it just doesn't seem to
How old's the modem?
Modem's for about within 2 years.
Yeah, it shouldn't be the modem.
No.
The walls between where the modem is and the TV, are they solid brick?
Yes.
That'd be your issue.
Yeah, okay. So what, I have to bash the wall down?
Yeah, bash the wall down, mate. No, look for a Google Nest extender for it.
Okay, no worries. Okay,
all right?
Richard.
They do a really good job. All right? Because we can't have lag on TVs, Jeff.
No worries. Thanks a lot. Thanks, guys.
Bye, Jeff. That's Jeff in Paynham, 8223 0000, or you can send a text 044808 1395. And we have a couple of questions on the text line, Richard. This person says, I have around 300 photos to scan, mostly are 20 years or older. Is there a high quality scanner I can purchase, or should I give it to the professionals, which would probably be expensive?
Wait until I tell you the price of the high quality scanner on
that.
So
okay.
Epsom have got a thing called a fast photo scanner. So you literally load them in the front and they'll spit through very, very quickly.
Oh, so it's not, you don't have to lift up the thing, put the photo, put it down.
You'll be able to scan 80 photos per minute.
Oh.
Right? That's not bad.
No, that's really good.
That's really good. It's poor person, what's their name?
There's no name.
Oh, you've got to give us a name. That is, they're about to fall over. It's only $779 for the scanner.
Could you go halves with someone
rent it out to your relatives.
Yeah.
Get them all to scan.
I was about to say, get someone to pay you. You can scan people's photos for them. You could become a professional scanner if you buy that.
A lot of people have done that. Now, what I will also mention with that is, in the next few weeks, there is going to be a new tool coming out from Microsoft that you'll be able to run all of those photos through, because they're old photos and low quality when they go in. once you run it through that, you take a less than, let's say, a less than 1 meg photo, you can blow it up to a 24 meg photo. So it'll sharpen it all up, fix all the colours. It works really well. A lot of people are going to be so excited about this.
All right.
When it comes out. When it's officially released, I will let you know here.
There you go. All right. You'll hear it here first, so you might want to wait for that.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, but scan your photos.
Scan the photos, yeah. Another question. In regards to the NBN, Otto wants to know, do you know what's going to happen to people on Sky Muster when the satellites are no longer operable?
Roll on Elon Musk. I think you'll find that's where it's all going to go.
I don't know what any of this means. What's Sky Muster?
So Sky Muster is the NBN connection that comes through satellites.
Okay.
Elon's has all of his satellites in the sky. And I think you find that will be the dominant force. And we've got so many ones going around at the moment using the Elon Musk service on there as well. They absolutely love it. If you can see the sky, you can get a very good internet connection.
So does that mean people who are on Sky Muster will have to move to the Elon Musk satellites, or would it happen naturally?
I think they will have to get new equipment in there, which will make everybody happy, I think, at the moment for that. Said no one ever. But you'll be able to go along, but it's a great experience. The NBN one for satellites, and I'll guarantee I'll get an email over this. It's not that great, right? For it, data's down. You don't get to go along and download that much. So
okay.
I think it's you get what you pay for.
So is Sky Muster one of those things that is out of date that will be getting?
Yeah, I think
they'll get rid of it, or
the NBN Starlink was the words I was
trying to...
Starlink, is the one that I was trying to think of before.
Okay.
All right,
there you go. Stan is in Fulham Gardens and has given us a call. Hi, Stan.
Hi. How are you?
Hi, Stan.
Hi, Richard. Hi. Well, thanks for taking my call, but I have a problem with my printer. It's hooked onto my laptop or any computer, and it's hooked via Bluetooth. Wi-Fi, sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi, yeah, that's it. And then it works fine, beautiful. Might work for 2 days, and it drops out. I have to go and reboot my modem. It finds it again, and works for a couple of days, and off it goes again.
And you keep rebooting the modem all the time?
Yes.
How old's the modem?
Not even 6 months old.
No, it shouldn't be the modem at all. How old's the printer?
Well, I thought it was the printer, but I've replaced the printer and it's doing the same on that too. So I've got two printers doing exactly the same thing. It's a 5G modem.
That's fine. Did you get the same brand printer that you had before?
No, different brand.
Different brand.
Mm.
It's normally a software thing on that when that sort of thing. What's brand printer have you got?
I had a brother. I've got a brother, and now I've got a Epson as well.
So the Epson.
So I've got them both working.
Right, but they just keep dropping out.
How weird.
Mm. Yeah, it's weird. It's like before I couldn't find my brother on my laptop, but now I found it. But it happens to all of our computers.
Oh, that's a shame you couldn't find your brother, Stan. At least you found him now, though. Sorry, I had to.
Jeez, we thought the cheese buns were bad. Stan, what I would do is I would remove the software for both of them and put it all back on there again. What are you in Windows 11?
No, I'm using Mac.
You're on a Mac?
Mm.
I would still remove all the software and re-add it, both of them.
Could it be an issue with the computer software?
No,
like you don't need to update the Mac or anything? How strange.
How old's the Mac?
The Mac's only about 3 years.
Yeah, no, it should be fine. Remove all the
fine.
Yeah, remove all the software, Stan, and re-add them back in. That'd be what I'd do.
Yeah. Mm. Okay. Well, it seemed to have happened ever since I changed the modems.
Yeah, and what I would do is go into the network settings in the Mac and there is a list in there of all the different networks you've had over all the years. Get rid of every one of them on there, and then just re-add in the new 5G one.
Say that again, Richard.
In the network settings in the Mac, if you click on the network in the top right-hand corner, there is a part in there where you can go along and see every network setting you've ever connected to. Get rid of every one of them, right?
Yeah.
And then just re-add in the 5G one.
Okay.
All right?
I'll try to give that a go.
Give it a go.
Someone on the text line, just before you go, Stan, Richard, what do you think about this? Someone says he needs a Wi-Fi booster. It's the location of the printer.
Printer's right. The printer and modem, how far apart?
Well, I thought that too, and I put the modem right next to the printer.
Okay, so that's not the issue. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, well, good luck, Stan.
Yeah,
Just
try that, Stan. Remove all the network stuff and then just put the 5G one on there. All right?
Okay, I'll give that a go, Richard.
Good luck. Thanks for the call.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Thank you.
That's Stan
That's
in
a
Fulham
good
Gardens.
problem. We like that one.
Yeah, tricky. All right, we'll see how he goes. Update us, Stan, when you see how it goes. Richard, thank you for your
Stacey,
time.
Thank you.
See you next week.
All right, go Cheese.
Go Cheese. Richard Pascoe, Adelaide tech guy there. Thanks to Harvey Norman Computers, your technology specialists. Time for news headlines now, and then after that, Duncan Vargamod. He is the owner and head chef at Africola. You know the restaurant well. Whenever any superstars come into Adelaide, they dine at Africola. Well, he's got a new cookbook that's out, and it's a South African twist on the classic Aussie barbecue. I can't wait to have Duncan in the studio. I mean, I've been told he is going to have some South African food for me to try. I'm so excited about that.
This is 5AA News, always Adelaide.
Good afternoon, Mel Usher with the latest news headlines. 2 violent home invasions in the northern suburbs are under investigation. A third free Qantas flight to bring Australians home from Lebanon has been scheduled by the Albanese government. Florida is evacuating ahead of Hurricane Milton, which has been dubbed the worst storm in 100 years. And in sport, SA's Alex Carey has hit a half-century off just 34 balls in the Shield clash against New South Wales in Sydney. The 5AA forecast, mostly sunny this afternoon, sunny tomorrow, 26. Right now it's 25 degrees. We'll have more news at 4 and as it happens on 5AA.
The Saturday Sport Show. Graham Corns and KG Cunningham.
I got out of a hospital bed to come and work this morning.
Hospital bed? What happened?
I had a procedure. Ladies turn off, but guys should listen because I had a procedure on my prostate. As you get older, guys will know that some of these things guys don't talk about but should talk about.
Saturday mornings from 9.
I have never had so many people handle my genitalia.
On 5AA, always Adelaide.
Camper Agent RV Supercenter's massive model year run out is on now. Take advantage of unbeatable savings across a huge range of new and pre-owned caravans and motorhomes. Save up to $10,000 on selected Winnebago and Windsor models. Save up to $9,000 on selected Corrimal caravans and up to $7,000 on selected Adria, Kia and Telvor models. Don't miss these exceptional deals. Hurry into Camper Agent RV Supercenter Parafield Gardens. These massive savings are only available while stock lasts.
Stay comfortable all year round with a $399 Actron air conditioner from Mac Trade Services. Thanks to the SA Government REPS rebates, if you are a concession card holder or a renter, you can get an Actron Air reverse cycle air conditioner supplied and installed from just $399. That's nearly 80% off the normal price. Hurry, this deal won't last long. Terms and conditions apply. Visit us at our Rose Park office or find out more at mactradeservices.com.au.
At Southern Cross Care, we know caring for a loved one with dementia can be challenging, and finding respite care can be complicated. We also know that when you need respite, sometimes you need it now. At the Pines Cottage in Netley, we offer daytime and overnight respite. Our compassionate team supports people with dementia and other complex needs. Learn more about the Pines Cottage and how you can access respite now. Call Southern Cross Care on 1800 852 772.
Who can fix the shower?
Service today.
Who can fix the power?
Service today.
With thousands of positive reviews, it's no wonder that Service Today is the most recognised and respected home service company rated by Australians. Our licensed technicians can help with all your plumbing, electrical, heating, cooling and home security needs. So when you need reliable home services, at Service Today, the answer will always be, yes we can.
Yes we can, is what we say at Service Today.
Google Service Today to book one of our experts.
I'll be riding shotgun. With Subaru, every drive invites a new adventure, and everyone is calling shotgun. Our October demonstrator event is the perfect time to start your next journey, with a $750 fuel card free on selected demonstrator models. Visit your Subaru retailer today before this offer runs out. Subaru for a world discovered. See you out there. Offer ends October 31. T's and C's apply.
Explore with Tasmanian Vacations and Phil Hoffman Travel. Experience a 6-night city and coastal self-drive package. Discover Hobart's vibrant Salamanca market and stunning beaches with car hire and a National Parks Pass included from $899 per person twin share. Or upgrade to a 12-night premium self-drive package including accommodation, car hire, winery lunch and a scenic Gordon River cruise from $3,495 per person twin share. Phil Hoffman Travel, pht.com.au.
Always trusted. 5AA. Always Adelaide.
Everyday items locked in at low prices for longer. There's more ways than ever to save at Foodland.
5AA Afternoons with Stacey Lee.
I think we all know Africola down there on East Terrace. I love going there and trying the South African food. Well, now you can maybe cook a bit of it for yourself because Duncan Veckelmood from Africola has written a cookbook. It's called Cooking with Fire, Aussie Barbecue with a South African Twist. It's up on the Foodland Supermarkets Facebook and YouTube live stream. Jump on and take a look. And Duncan joins me now in the studio. Hi, Duncan.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Obviously, Africola is a super successful restaurant. Everyone in Adelaide knows it, and everyone who comes to Adelaide knows about it and wants to visit. So why do you want to write a cookbook as well?
Well, I mean, this is our sort of second book. The first one was telling the story of Africola, and the second one is my adventures post that, really. And, post-COVID, essentially, I wanted to write a book about touring Australia, particularly regional Australia. And that's how this came about.
Yeah, because it's not just a cookbook with recipes. It's almost like a travel tour guide list as well. It looks like you've road tripped every state and territory.
Pretty much.
You give you recommended picnic and camping spots. And
well, I think, one of the big things and one of the most vital natural Australian resources is the free public barbecue, and I think a lot of people seem to just dismiss it or drive past it or don't give it a second look. But it's a really important feature, particularly in regional towns, and they're always built and situated in some beautiful parklands or great vistas or right next to the waterway. So it's for me, when I created this book, I wanted families to go out and not spend a heap of money and have this world-class view while they cook food.
Yeah. Oh, and it really comes across, although I nearly had a heart attack as I was reading it and flicking through, because I'm looking at all of your recommendations for your road trips and campsites in Victoria and WA and New South Wales and the ACT, and I'm going, surely he hasn't left off South Australia. And then I found it.
Yeah, good.
And this really resonated with me. You introduce SA as South Australia, my home, is Australia's favourite drunken uncle. You like to talk shit about him, but every time you pay him a visit, you remember he's actually a lovely guy with a shockingly nice house.
Well, it is. I mean, everyone likes to rib South Australia, and I get it constantly, and people come here and go, wow, that's, this place is actually amazing. And it's like, yep, cool. Go back on your plane and leave now. Thank you. You've seen enough.
Yeah, don't stay here. And then I think you say something at the end like, I've begrudgingly listed some of my favourite places below, but don't visit. I'd much rather keep them all to myself.
Exactly.
So it's like, here's what I do like, only because I have to.
Exactly.
And the other thing that I was really interested in reading through some of the recipes was it feels like some of the, I guess, cooking styles maybe between South Africa and Australia are quite similar.
Yeah, South Africa is, a cultural hub. It's a melting pot, and and so is Australia. You get a lot of Indian influences. I mean, more Asian influences in Australia than obviously Africa, and you got that real African influence in Africa, obviously. But but it's just that big melting pot. Those cross influences do influence the way we eat and the way we cook.
Yeah, absolutely. And what I love is the South African twist on the Aussie barbecue, because we all barbecue every weekend now that the weather's getting nicer. So I like the idea of trying something different.
Yeah, I mean, it's something a bit more than a sausage sizzle, really.
Yeah. No Bunnings sausage sizzles here. That's not happening. We need to fancy it up a little bit. But something that maybe surprised me, and it shouldn't have because I've been to Africola, but more vegetables in here than I expected. There's a whole salad chapter.
Yeah, well, I mean, probably within the last sort of 7 years, Africola itself, which was quite meat heavy, we kind of veered to more, vegetables and grains, and, because we have such incredible producers in South Australia, we really wanted to give everyone a big format. And with this one in particular, I would love people to cook the vegetables and the salads, and for it to stand up even beyond, some of the meat dishes. I think that's really important.
Yeah. The bachelor's handbag salad is a classic Aussie icon, isn't it? The rotisserie chook.
Yep.
Can't go past it.
Well, this is, there's recipes like that, that, require little to no effort, and the reason is when you are road tripping, you stopping at a regional store with not a lot of ingredients, and you also don't have the prep time and the prep space. So those recipes are actually angled at what you can prepare in the back of your ute or in the back seat of your car, which I think is important when you're road tripping.
Yeah, which would also then translate to just me cooking a weeknight meal. If you can do it in the car, I can do it on a weeknight. Absolutely. There you go. Now, I've spied something wrapped in foil in front of you.
So, so what I've brought are two of the most iconic road trip snacks of my home country, South Africa. One is biltong and the other one is droewors. Now, a great friend from Hank's Kitchen made these for us. He is the best biltong maker in Australia, but definitely.
Thank you.
It is great stuff. So what that is droewors. So that is our traditional boerewors, which is a farmer's sausage, which is dried. And it's, so it's really fragrant, heavy coriander spice through it, salt and pepper. But what's great about it is that it's incredibly healthy, incredibly long shelf life as well.
Yeah.
So
really high protein.
High protein, and just super delicious, super moreish, but way better than the bloody jerky, which is should be chucked in the bin. This is the real deal.
I tried jerky for the first time a couple of weeks ago.
Nah.
Not my favourite
No,
thing. So I'm a bit nervous actually to try this in front of you.
It is. It's my children's favourite snack.
Okay.
It's our household's favourite snack, but my kids in particular.
It kind of smells like and looks like, jump on the Foodland Supermarkets Facebook and YouTube live stream, a Twiggy stick or one of those sort of salami sticks that you'd get, but it feels fresher, it feels less artificial and preservative.
Well, that's the biggest thing. It's it doesn't contain all those oils and fats and the grease. You know how Twiggy sticks. I mean, we all like a Twiggy stick, but you can eat kilos of this in one sitting, as opposed to a Twiggy stick, which is 2, maybe 3 if you're that picky.
Depending on how you are. Okay, all right, I'm going to give it a go. I am nervous. Oh, it's got a crunch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, That's beautiful.
Right? How Moorish is
It's
that?
a bit spicy, but not hot spicy, like spices.
Yeah, so there's coriander seed. Toasted coriander seed is the predominant flavor through it. But again, it's almost guilt-free eating. It's delicious. You want to go back for more.
It is, you're right. It's a cross... maybe it's got a slight salami, but it's a cross between a sausage and a salami. Maybe a bit chorizo-y?
Yeah.
Sausage and salami? I don't know. Is that a fair comparison?
Yeah,
Maybe?
sure.
No? You're like, absolutely not, but I'll be polite and say sure. No, I'm definitely going to keep eating that. It's very Moorish.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Thank you so much.
And the next thing we've got
yes.
is, the South African, again, jerky, but it's biltong. So it's a little bit wetter.
Mhm.
It's got a beautiful cap of fat on it.
Yeah, that looks like...
Same sort of spice profile.
Look at that.
But again, it is it is a staple. It's a religion in South Africa.
That looks more real than, a bit of jerky that you get that's pre-packaged in a bag. And the jerky that I opened the other day looked like the treats I give to my dog.
It is.
It was in a sealed bag and...
It's almost like someone sat on it on a road trip,
yeah,
for 12 days.
It doesn't look real at all. This looks like you've sliced a piece of meat. It's got the bit of fat on the top that's been rendered in. It's got, the layers. You can see the marbling in there.
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's kind of like South African bresaola.
Okay, I need to try.
Sorry, it's a bit...
Oh, it's a bit chewy. Oh, but that's nice. And then when you... Oh, that's good, actually.
Right?
That's really good.
Exactly. So it's it's a keto dream.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you can pound so much of this. You can put it away over a rugby game. I mean, South Africans will eat literal kilos and kilos of this.
I bet they do.
Yeah.
No wonder they look so good. Oh, Duncan, thank you so much. This has been fun, and I got some food as well.
Absolutely.
And I can finally say I've tried biltong and liked it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's beautiful. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Duncan Vegelmode there from Africola. His new book is Cooking with Fire, Aussie Barbecue with a South African Twist. You can get it at all good bookstops now, and make sure you pack it in the car for your next road trip as well. Duncan, thanks so much.
Cheers, thank you.
The morning, Jade Robert will be reporting live from the streets of Adelaide for FIVEAA Breakfast. If it's happening in our city, Jade will be there giving us all the details. Don't miss Jade Robert on the road thanks to Dutton's. Family owned for 75 years. Easy to do business with.
Buddy up for lunch with a Subway double deal. Not one, but two deliciously fresh foot-long subs, 2 ice-cold 600ml drinks, and 2 gooey cookies. Order now at Subway. T's and C's apply.
This station endorses the Commercial Radio Code of Practice, which has been registered by the Australian Communications and Media Authority. Content on this station is regulated by the code. The code covers areas such as material not suitable for broadcast, news and current affairs, Australian music, live hosted entertainment, and the promotion of gambling during live sports. You can obtain a copy of the code by contacting this station or from the Commercial Radio Australia website, commercialradio.com.au.
You've heard the phrase hands-on, right? That's what Exceed Solar is, a hands-on solar company. The owners are fully qualified electricians, and they've been installing solar panels, inverters and batteries all over SA for years. They know it all because they've seen it all firsthand, which makes them more qualified than most to know what's really going to work for you. Exceed Solar, built on knowledge, not a hard sell. Visit exceedsolar.com.au.
The Volvo XC90 is now in run-out. And with a competitive finance offer, you can drive away in the luxurious 7-seat Volvo sooner than you think. Offer ends December 31st. Finance available to approved applicants of Volvo Car Financial Services for new XC90. Eligibility criteria apply, while stocks last. Conditions and fees apply. Volvo.
Come on in.
We open our doors to people we trust and care about. And for over 85 years, South Australians have been opening their doors to Rest Haven. In turn, we've been opening doors to an easier, better life at home. From personal care To help with the shopping and social outings, you'll welcome the care that Rest Haven brings.
Signs you may have Big D envy. You've been invited to a mate's house to watch the footy, but you decline. Another mate's having a birthday bash. You make up an excuse not to attend. And finally, you feel like your partner is comparing what you have to what your mates have. Avoid Big D envy. Get in touch with Big Difference Home Improvements. From outdoor blinds to stunning verandas, pergolas, timber decking and carports, Big Difference Home Improvements will change your life. BigDifference.com.au.
Low omega-3 levels place pregnant mums at greater risk of preterm birth. Now there's a simple test to check and boost your omega-3 if needed. Talk to your doctor about your free screening before 20 weeks.
G'day, it's Matt O'Kine here. In the TV series Mother and Son, I play the character of Arthur, a son who moves back home to care for his elderly mum. And while the characters might be made up, unfortunately the story isn't. There are more than 2.6 million unpaid carers across Australia, and many of them go unrecognised, even by themselves. So this National Carers Week, let's recognise Australia's unpaid carers. Visit carersweek.com.au to see how you can show your support.
Everyday items locked in at low prices for longer. There's more ways than ever to save at Foodland.
5AA Afternoons with Stacey Lee.
At 9 minutes to 4 here on 5AA, I want to give away these 4 tickets to Cheese Fest for next Sunday, the 20th of October. I want your cheesiest pun. 8223 0000 is the number to call. Lucy in Lockleys, hello.
Hi, Stacey. Just got 5 quick ones. I hope they're classified as cheesy puns.
Oh, go on.
Brilliant, as in brilliant, show Stacey Lee delivers each weekday. And then Tom Rennett's a great sportscaster. Sorry, I'm nervous. Tom Wren. And hey, what's the matter? Mozzarella you? And then what did the blackbird say? Quack, quack, like the cheese. And someone on the mascarpone wants to talk to you. So phone. That's it.
Oh, the mascarpone. I get it. I get it, Lucy. Well done. You got 5 out that quickly. I'm impressed.
Thank you. Actually, I want to get my daughter to go because she loves the Cheese Fest. I went last year too, actually. It's really good fun.
It is good, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well done. You're in the running, Lucy. Thank you for the call. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay,
bye. That's Lucy in Lockleys. Russell is in Blakeview. Hello, Russell.
Hi, Stacey. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good, thank you. My pun is, life isn't all it's cracked up to be.
Life isn't all it's cracked up to be. Well done, Russell. Well done. Thank you for the call.
Bye.
Bye. Russell in Blakeview there. Oh, this is hard this week. We had Christine with a big cheesy grin. Jody, her blue cheese was crying. I think it's got to go to Lucy in Lockleys. Well done, Lucy. 5 puns in a row, and she managed to get Tom Wren's name in there as well. So well done to you, Lucy. Congratulations. You, your daughter, and 2 other friends can head along to Cheese Fest on Sunday, the 20th of October. It's Australia's original and biggest cheese festival, and it is back, baby, in Rundle Park. Get your tickets from cheesefest.com.au. Congratulations to Lucy. And don't worry, I've got 4 passes to give away every day this week. So if you missed out today, there's another opportunity tomorrow. Timmy G's walked into the studio. Hello, Timmy.
He has indeed. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I was enjoying that segment.
Yeah, that was good, wasn't it?
It's right up my alley.
It is right up your alley. You're a punny guy.
No, it sort of reminded me of a friend of mine who was going to open up a dairy shop in Bethlehem. Yeah, he was going to call it Jesus of Nazareth. Boom,
well done. I guess he would have had some support from Little Baby Cheeses.
I like it. Yeah, that's a good one too.
That's my favourite Kath and Kim episode, I think.
Isn't
Have
it?
you seen
Little
that one?
Baby Cheeses.
Oh, a statue of Little Baby Cheeses.
Brilliant stuff. Oh,
Brilliant.
well played.
Brilliant.
I heard that a few times.
Well done.
Tell you what, that was good.
Wasn't it good?
Well done.
Got to think
Good
of something
fun.
else fun tomorrow. Well, we could just do more cheese puns. Why not?
I think we're going to do something similar this afternoon, actually.
Ooh.
Not puns, but more on the sporting quote side of things.
Oh, no.
So Rowy's got a a little one that he's going to play and then sort of come on the back of. So, it could be a good listen, I reckon.
All right. Quotes as in quotes from specific people, or are you talking those classic phrases?
Or those
that
classic phrases.
Oh, gosh. That really gets my goat. Is that the saying? Gets up my goat? I don't really understand the saying anyway, but it really gets me going.
Grind your gears.
Grinds my gears. That's a better one. You know, it's a game of two halves.
Not those sort of terrible ones.
Not those ones. Not the cliches. We're not talking
cliches.
sporting cliches.
Not
okay.
cliches.
Right, okay.
No, not
okay.
Gee whiz, as if.
Got to put one foot in front of the other. You know, we just take it one goal at a time.
All those, no.
Yeah,
they're
always full credit to the boys. The boys always deserve the full credit.
Yeah, 1 week at a time and all that business, They're hard. They're harder to come up with now, aren't they? They're harder to come up with those ones.
Okay, well,
got
I'm
a big
excited.
show. Trade keeps moving at a glacial speed. But one that I think the name had been linked to Port Adelaide, young Riley Garcia. He signed 3 years with the Dogs today, so that sort of goes with our little stinger that we have hot off the press. That'll be happening during the show. Plenty of that. Supercars have gone into, and I think this is going to get a fair few calls on the back of. They're looking at 2025 changing the whole format, as in who wins what. So there's going to be a sprint championship, an enduro championship, and then there's this final series that I've got to get my head around, where it ends with a grand final in Adelaide.
What?
Yeah, it's completely different. So this is going to be really interesting. I'm keen to hear from our supercar fans to see what they think and whether they're excited about it or they think, what in the blazing glory is going on.
Yeah, because what would it mean for racing here? Would we get...
Well, it's good for us because we get a grand final.
Yeah.
So, in that respect. But I can't get my head around over if there's only sort of 4 teams competing, what are the other guys doing? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
So I need to get
right.
I need to get more information before I go off on that tangent.
Okay.
Got the Socceroos are playing. We've got the Olyroos coach Tony Vidmar on the line. He looks after the under-23, so he'll give us an insight into what's happening there. We have our Where Are They Now on Wednesdays.
Of course, yes.
This is a Sturt icon legend. So if you loved your
Patrick
footy
Goldsmith
in the 60s, 70s, 80s, this bloke.
When you said Sturt, his ears pricked up.
Oh, yeah, straight away, yeah. Oh, you'll know this one. Don't worry about that. If you've ever walked the earth and heard of Sturt, you will know this man.
Oh,
legend status. Legend.
Looking forward to it.
All right.
And see you after 4 for lots of this.
Hot off the press.
There you go. It'll be hot off the press after 4 with Rowie and Timmy G. It's time for me to get out of here, but before I go, I want to remind you to head to 5AA.com.au to nominate your healthcare hero, because 5AA and Always Care want to celebrate the awesome healthcare heroes doing great things in our community, and they could win $1,000 cash. It's all thanks to Always Care services, the support you need to live happily and independently no matter what your situation. alwayscare.com.au. They really deserve a shout out at the moment, our healthcare heroes, so please do have their name in the running. 5AA.com.au to nominate. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Thanks so much for your company today.
5AA Mornings with Matthew Pantelis.